Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Hoping everyone's having a good weekend. We had planned on cutting hay first thing in the morning. It was looking like up until last night that we were going to miss all the rain that's coming through. But last night and up till lunchtime today, we've already gotten over 2 inches of rain. I knew I shouldn't have hooked the cutter up yesterday afternoon last night. Hey, Mr. Steve, what's going on, buddy? SLC, Brian made it in. Got about 4 inches. I haven't looked at the gauge since probably about 2 o'clock. I know we had a little over 2 inches then, and it rained good while we was gone. Phil Up's in here. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, the rain. The field was good yesterday afternoon. I went and checked at about 4:30, and it was good to go. It was good to go, so I decided to go ahead and hook the cutter and everything up and started recording it. So we got the start to a video, but there won't be no hay cut tomorrow. Murphy Law, what's going on, buddy? Had a couple of tornadoes. Hey, AK Wayne, I'm using your koozie tonight, buddy. Alaska koozie. Thank you, buddy. That thing works good. Both of them does. I think my wife's been using that tumbler you sent. Gordon Bright made it in. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, probably so. They'll have to catch on, though. I told them 100 times last week and sent out a thing earlier today, but everybody will get used to it. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us if you haven't. Mr. Ed, what's going on, buddy? Steve, yeah, I shared it out on my phone too a while ago because I'm not able to share it off my computer for some reason. Hey, Mr. Tony Walsh, you doing all right, buddy? Hey, Miss Becky. Miss Joey made it in also. Matt and Andy, look at here. It might take us a couple of weeks for people to get used to us changing the time for the winter. You made Walsh Farm meatloaf and it was good, I bet. Patch of Heaven, what's going on? You see what I done back there for you, Mr. Tony? I wasn't able to put a plate up, so I hid it. An outlet cover, I mean. Hiding in the house. Yeah, man, I was really thinking we was going to get lucky and miss most of this rain. So we went ahead and hooked the cutter up last night and got everything ready to go. And the rain come in and rained a good bit of the night and a good bit of the day today. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we have to thank the ladies and the gentlemen in here. Or guys and gals is what I say. I think like 10% of my viewers is ladies. How's Miss Becky's foot doing? I come out here and cut the air conditioning on about 20 minutes before, probably around 7 o'clock, and man, it's got the window fogged up. Let me cut my phone off. It keeps getting my attention. It's 50 degrees there. Let's see what it is here. It was pretty warm. It's been nice. Just the ground was being wet. and now it's back wet. What's the hang meat? No, I cut it down right before I come on. It was too cool. It's 74 degrees here still. Next time you kick him anywhere but in his head. 39 with Ryan's place. Wow. And we showing the thunderstorms up until about probably 12:30 on my phone. And the daily 20% tomorrow and 0 until Friday. Then it's 30%. Then right back to zeros. Man, I was sure hoping to get that hay cut tomorrow. Got too much junk on my desk already. Can't even put my hands up here. They had a couple big races scheduled up there next to Brian's area for the weekend. I think they had to cancel them due to the rain. Hey, Mark, what's going on, buddy? Our local track was off this weekend. They'll be back going next weekend. And with any luck, we might try to get our car out there with any luck. 40 degrees in Alaska. Mid-20s at night. With snow forecast. Y'all can keep the snow. Race car's coming good. We've got a lot accomplished on it. I think we're ready to put it on the track. That's the next big test and see what shape everything is in, because you can look at it and go over it all you want. That don't put it to the test until you put it on the track and shake it down and see how everything falls in place. Oh, bad week. You accidentally cut my little off my left hand. First joint. Your little finger, I'm assuming? Wow. Were they able to put it back? Were they able to put it back on, or is it just gone? We can if the weather holds up, and if we've had a lot of rain like we got, it's not going to do you no good to test, because the track will be so different than the surface when you race on it. It will be optimal prime time to test will be right after a race. Like if they raced and then you could go Sunday or Monday or Tuesday the following week. That would be a good time to test. Thanksgiving from Vancouver Island, Canada. Yep. Y'all's Thanksgiving's before ours. Is it today? Mallard 5. What's going on, buddy? Food Forest Permaculture. Yeah, you do. You have to rent the track. I was waiting on some of y'all guys to email me with the info to work out putting y'all's farm names or whatever on there. But I didn't hear nothing from none of y'all. Tomorrow. Miss Becky took the message down. Then combining soybeans. I think Depending on how this rain's messed with Mr. Drew and them, they were scheduled to start picking cotton this coming week. You had your Thanksgiving yesterday, Mr. Steve. Well, happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Oh, yeah, we do want to shake it down, but if we can't get the opportunity, we can always try to work it in on a race tonight. Rick Bortz dropped $5. Thank you, buddy. Ticket to the show. Yeah, we would like to put it out there some, because especially now, as fast paced as the things go at the dirt tracks, there's no time for practice really. Pick grapes, apples, and a few lemons. New spuds and codfish. Hey, Mr. Monty, what's going on, buddy? You should be nice instead of being a donkey's behind. Good evening, everyone, Rick says. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us if you haven't. Mr. Steve dropped the link for our Teesprings up there, if anybody's interested. Can y'all hear me good? The sound's good, the picture's all right, other than I'm in it. Rolling in rye seed as we speak. Hey, Mr. Ricky, what's going on, buddy? Jack made it in. What's going on? Still push. I just haven't done it, but Mr. Steve puts it in. I got to say it out. Mr. Steve will fuss at me if I don't run this thing right. He keeps me on a short leash. Just got off of work. Did y'all race any of the weekend, Mr. Ricky? The family got together. Sorry to hear about your grandfather there, Ryan. Worked all weekend. That's pretty much what we done. We haven't done nothing, no going nowhere, no fun this weekend. We stayed around here, and like I said, I really thought the rain was gonna miss us, so we got the cutter hooked up to be ready to cut this afternoon and in the morning if possible, but that's off all that rain. Put some seed in the ground, 125 acres left around there to cut. We're going to try to put out some seed in a few pastures, I believe. Fighting cancer for 11 years. Had a stroke last year. Well, he's not in no pain now, buddy. He's in a better place than we are. Yeah, that is a lot left to do for Brian. But they need service now. Yeah. It'd be good if you could wait till you was finished, but it would be bad if you know they need it now and something happens. You'll definitely blame yourself. Ray Foxworth, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Billy Todd made it in. Lawson Farms. A little late. Nah, you good. I think last year when we swapped the time around, it took a couple of weeks for people to get back on board, but it's doing good tonight. A lot of y'all showing on up. That's amazing. You can feel power loss in the Massey. Needs all the filters changed. The only filter that should rob your power should be the fuel filter, right? None of the other filters shouldn't rob power, I wouldn't think. Or not on my old stuff. Unless they do something different that I don't know about. I told my wife that, Ryan, about my dad. My dad passed away last December. I told her if he was still here, that as hard-headed as he was, that I don't know what he would have done with all this stuff going on. Hey, Jimmy DeHall. Yeah, the air will too, Brian. I didn't think about the air. Sleep Gibbons Memorial, October the 17th. That's next weekend. We, more than likely, we're going to have our car out for the first time next weekend, Ray. That's the plan from as of now, if the weather works out and if we don't have hay on the ground or nothing like that. There's the link to our second channel. We got 20-some people in here. To be sure, some of y'all don't have us on the second channel yet. Don't even know that we would, if we don't get to practice before the weekend, I don't even know that we wouldn't do nothing but practice and maybe just ride around some at the very beginning of the race and just shake it down and see if we got any bugs we need to work out. Carolina Clash, 4,000 to win, plus all classes. Yeah, if it weren't for our car, I'd probably definitely want to be there this weekend. I don't even think they run the open wheels down at Sumter, though, I don't think. Some dirty jokes. You got to get all Rick's beer can shook out of it. Yeah, be going around the track and cans blowing out of it. That's our plan, Mr. Billy. You know, if everything goes good this week, we plan on trying to have it there Saturday. To make the debut with the Gerraldfarms YouTube car. But in other news, you almost bought a dirt car. There you go. Get your dirt car. Thanksgiving race in November. I love watching me some dirt racing now. That's what I was about to say, Brian, before I read your comment. It is a good way, but you probably won't waste no more with it than farming. Hey, SOT, what's going on, buddy? If you see us there, Billy, come up and talk to us where I can meet you. Your name is real familiar. I probably already know you. But I like to meet y'all guys and gals when I get a chance. And if everything works out down the road, we're going to travel some with it. We'll go to probably up to Carolina or Cherokee or maybe even up to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Might even travel down some towards Georgia, towards the Tony Walsh's area to run a couple. Stick with your Quebec semi truck drag racing for now. Yes, sir, Mr. Ricky. I'm waiting on you, buddy. No, I haven't nailed one down. And from the price of a bunch of the used one I'm seeing, for not even double the money, we can get a brand new trailer and don't have to worry with fixing up who knows what to make it ready to go. Carolina Clash at Lancaster, November, 10,000. So yeah, we're still working on that. We got a bunch of irons in the fire. Plus we panicking and over trying to get this hay finished, and because all that has to come before the fun stuff. We've made a lot of progress on the farm shop that I mentioned. What was that, Tuesday night on the little live I put up? We've made a lot of progress and got it about cleaned out and getting us a plan together on what we're going to do with it. You get off tomorrow at 7. 7 in the morning, Ricky, or 7 tomorrow night? You can't tell that. Yeah, that's because it's not in this shop, Tony. That's at the farm shop. This is my house shop. Got to do firewood. I'm glad that we don't have to do all that firewood stuff like a bunch of y'all do. I probably wouldn't have such a beer belly if I did. Chuck Hook at Myrtle Beach. I remember Simon Hooks, and there's a BJ Hooks that does vinyl and stuff, and he used to run a super truck down at the beach some. Hey, Junkyard, what's going on, buddy? If you can find a way to do it. In dairy farm back, man, you do it. Hey, Mr. Bob, Bruce, what's going on, buddy? Mr. Ricky, you got a trailer? What kind of trailer you got, Mr. Ricky? I probably could put it on one of my farm trailers until we figure something out. I just have to build a set of ramps. I could probably just buy some 2x12s or something. 2 by sure that car would roll up a 2x12. I think it's going to be fun learning that different type suspension that car's got compared to the so different than any of the other ones that we ever messed with in the past. Trailers don't win races. That's right. And our old car that we had that we raced and won races and stuff with, it was a homemade trailer. I built it on the farm. But when I got rid of that car, the guy wanted the trailer. I wished a bunch of times I would have kept the trailer. Like to get one enclosed one so we could put all the sponsors' names on the outside of the trailer also. That way when the people that come on board and help us out, that when we travel and go in places, the people will see the business and the names, and maybe they'll support the people that support us. So it's pretty much everybody been getting rain through the weekend. All right, yeah, do that, Mr. Ricky. Yep, just let us know something when if you do come up with something, junkyard. As long as we ain't pulled the trigger on nothing else or made it happen another way, then we're gonna work it out with you. Raining a lot there, Lawson. Yeah, it poured here early this morning, and when we left, went to go eat earlier, had a couple of tornadoes pop up not too far from here. Right, haven't got any rain there. Sunny, just finished mowing your mom's lawn. Appreciate you coming in, Murphy. Have a good week, buddy. Billy got a lot of rain too. That last hayfield is being a pain. I can tell you that. Every time it about gets ready to cut, we get more rain. Wishing you had your fescue in the ground. Poured all day yesterday. Nice and humid today. Yeah, it was. We got lucky yesterday. That's why I really thought we was gonna miss out on this rain. It's so past due. We've been trying to cut it for 6 weeks. It's way past due. Rank, tall, brown, falling down. It's a mess. That's why the ground's not drying. The grass is so thick that no light or winds getting to the ground to help it dry. 57 degrees, 92% humidity, and 50 plus mile an hour winds. Yeah, I bet it does feel cool. Yeah, and the days is getting shorter, Lawson. That's right. They sure are. After we get that cut, we probably got 40 or 50 acres that we're going to try to just cut off for thirds so the field will look good through the winter. But it's not tall or thick, so we won't have much trouble getting it to dry, I don't think. Yeah, missed it just like the rest of the year, Gordon said, the weatherman. What's everybody got lined up for this upcoming week? Y'all give me 1 second to grab a drink. Cut this air down a degree. Uh-oh, Ryan took his message down. Let me need a wrapper for cow hay. Yep. Yeah, if any other job I can think of, if you messed up as much as the weather people do, you won't have a job for long. A lot of pile burning. Ryan's working at the farm. Ran log trucks last week. House repairs and smoking salmon. A lot of work and long days. Yeah, I've toyed with the ideal several times, Ryan, about trying to pick up a wrapper. So when we do, if we don't have the drying time, we can wrap it for silage or baleage. And we could also wrap the dry bales to make them preserve longer sitting outside. Support 2-3 yards of concrete, hang 2 exterior doors, plus some drywall. When I read that comment there, Wayne, in my head first, when I was doing something a second ago, I read it as you had to hang 2 elevator doors. I was going to ask you, what in the world are you putting elevator doors in? Got to get the combine home. Hey, 69 Druth, what's going on, buddy? Full of turkey. But you made it. That's right. Y'all, for y'all that's just getting in, make sure you pound that thumbs up for us. Share it out if you know how. Yeah, a barn would be cool to put it in, especially with us trying to sell hay. But as far as feeding our cows, man, the bales weather good for a year out. Actually, they'll go 2 years pretty good normally. Like that hay, what was that Thursday video? That hay was baled last July, so that was a year and 3 months old hay, and it was probably had an inch. If I had to guess, it was not good on the edge. It's hard for here for me. It'll be hard for me to sacrifice that much barn space when I could put my equipment under it. Now I would like to have it for both of them. Mark's Motorsports and Farming, what's going on, buddy? Mark's leaving out. Appreciate you coming in, Mark. Have a good one, buddy. Go to bed. Hopefully you can go move something with a fan. Rule life with Ron. What's going on, buddy? Just had a big bowl of vegetable soup. I think we're going to have soup one night this week. Pretty sure I heard my wife and daughter talking about that earlier. Leave hay out, it's bad. So cows eat junk hay. Yeah, that's what people say. I know horse people that feed our hay. I know goat people that feed it. And if I really thought it made that much difference in how fast my calves would hit the weight we could sell them, I mean, I would definitely. I want whatever's going to top mine out the fastest, and because they're our money, and if we don't take care of them, we're not taking care of our family. So, firehouse and that, and one of the guys grilled bacon wrapped pork chops. Having trouble keeping your eyes open. Yeah, I would if I eat that already. There's a difference in what they'll survive on. That's right. Maybe a lot of pork, steak, and burgers. Such a molasses to get them to eat it. Although you can cook and do regularly. I actually enjoy cooking. And believe it or not, I enjoy cutting grass. I like to cut my yards. trying to find somebody local that's digging some peanuts. I need to get me a bushel or two where I can boil me some more. We out from last year. Like to eat? Yeah, I love to eat too now. Inner key got in the way. Yeah, I like me some good groceries. What do y'all do at the fire station, Steve and Matt and Andy, if you're real busy? Like if y'all on calls and don't have time to cook, what do y'all do? Just get takeout food? Oh, somebody's out there. Yeah, I got a whole field beside me. I got to wait on them to dig them though, and ask because I don't want to get shot over some peanuts. I know him real good. He's a big fella. He's probably 6'5" and shoulders 4 foot across. He'd pound me in the ground like a fence post probably if I didn't ask. Or they'll send a relief crew. Does the relief crew cook? Or do y'all have to go back to the fire station and rest and cook? Yeah, it's hard to beat that grandma cooking now. That's that kind of food that sticks to your ribs too. You don't be hungry 20 minutes later. Y'all can see my cursor moving around the screen. It's probably making y'all mad. I ain't sure if y'all can see that or not. We would accidentally leave the cook behind. That's right, Tony. Took yourself out of service to get some food. Yeah, that's pretty cool there, Matt. And you got somebody there to take care of it for you. Hey, 0 and 33, 3 maybe. From Florida. I appreciate you dropping in. Fried clams. Now you hungry? Yeah, I get hungry normally every Sunday night. People talking about what to eat. What's left for fire to go back and cook. Just ate a bunch of fried chicken. Holt Smith, make sure to record the V8 class. We're going to do our best, buddy. If everything goes right, we're going to have our car out this weekend for the first time. Had a YouTube car out there. Not going to be able to make it. Where are you out of, Holt Smith? Are you local or out of North Carolina somewhere? I think it's about time to go get my eyes checked again. If I sit back in my chair like this, even the big computer screen don't be as plain as it should. First one to laugh at me, I'm throwing you out. Yeah, the first one that laughs, I'm gonna let Mr. Steve block you. Good night, that's worse. I reckon I'm too far away for these. Yeah, I got a 55-inch TV mounted right over there behind there on the wall. I need to run me a cable to it. All right, Gordon, Mr. Steve puts you in timeout. I ain't seen Brian say nothing in a while. He's probably gone over to a big channel. Truck boy, look at there, y'all. There's my son. What we having for supper, buddy? If you in the house. Pixel out and be fuzzier. Just a few minutes from Daytona. He's too busy laughing. Nothing. I know it's Sunday, and a lot of times Sundays fend for our own, but we got to have something to eat. I can tell you now, like sitting here is perfect, but if I lean back in this chair, it's not that perfect. And if I'm working on something up close, like it's about useless. Ron's had to break out the cheater glasses too, yeah. I think them's only, I'm probably going to have to go get another pair where I can read the writing on these to see what number they are. These is 1.0s. I can't believe I ain't lost them yet. I did have to get a pair for out here and a pair to go in the house, though. Look at the sheetrock mud on them. See all the mud? We was getting serious out here. Got to get you some glasses bad. See, that's why I wouldn't let you drive the other week. You probably need real glasses, Gordon. And you want to drive. Last time he was told to get glasses, he went out and bought a bigger TV. That'll work for TV, though. That won't work if you're working on something with your hands, because my arms ain't long enough. Hey, Kurt, what's going on, buddy? I think I saw right before I went live where you commented on Facebook to the thing, and I told you maybe we'd see you in here. Toolbox if you need them. What in the world is that? Max said hers are on the toolbox. Oh, okay. Max glasses is on the toolbox if I need them. She must not need them because they've been left on that toolbox a while. I can see good off. You know, like as far as driving, my eyes is better than 20/20, what the doctor said. But if it's up close, like trying to read, trying to find something to tell you. Like if I wanted to read that writing on that box, I can't read it with my eyes. I put them glasses on. It's crystal clear like it was 5 years ago. Think about Fred Sanford with all his glasses in the drawer. Yeah, I do too. Man, that's a good show, Lawson. I enjoy watching Sanford and Son, Andy Griffin. I just wish y'all guys and gals could have got the chance to meet my dad. If I could have got him settled down enough to ever put him on camera, he reminded me of Fred Sanford so much. I'm telling you, it's scary how much they were alike. Appreciate you coming in, Mr. Billy Todd. Have a good week, buddy. It's only 39. 10 Celsius there at Kirk's place. It was in the 70s here when I started the live. I'll click back on my weather app and see what it shows. Don't forget you'll bring some 1.0 safety glasses, okay? It's 74 degrees here right now. Yeah, Andy Griffin, MASH. What's the one where the Goomer or whatever from Andy's in the Navy? Goomer Pile. I watched that. No, you ain't the crazy one. You the normal one if you watch that stuff. Degrees Celsius is 50 degrees. Look at it. Mr. Steve knew I didn't know what that Celsius was. Mayberry RFD. I guarantee you if I turned that TV on over there right now, it'll be on something old like that. Ain't that weird how we don't know the opposite stuff? Like Kurt don't know Fahrenheit and I don't know Celsius. Yeah, Mr. Steve's on the ball now. Most of the time somebody can ask something and he puts it in before I can even say it. Gun smoking hee-haw. I watched the gun smoke. Now, I don't know when I've seen hee-haw. He said he knows 40 Celsius is hot. There's still a lot of rain on the radar right now. I got the radar going on my phone. Celsius, 140. Yeah, that's hot. I'm gonna grab me one more drink. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all laugh at me about that cat. Now there's another cat. And now another one's took up. I don't think it's called my wife and them feed them. John Wayne when I was little. So you're a huge John Wayne fan. I can't remember the name of them local channels, but like on your local TVs now that they're digital, they'll be like 13.1, 13.2, 13.3, and some of them 2, 3, the second and third channels I have the old stuff on it a bunch of times. So that's what I watch. I mean, I've got internet out here and I can stream pretty much what I want to, but I watch the Dukes of Hazzard a lot too. Now I just found another place to stream them from. Centimeters make everything bigger. That cat's doing good. He's fat, and now there's a second one hanging out with him. They just be out there lined up. The door knob rattles. They lined up waiting at the food dish. Hey, Michael Scott, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you dropping in. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. Big into Clint Eastwood. It's hot. It's hot in the South. I mean, like, I hear y'all guys telling me that y'all have humidity and stuff too. I'd hate to know I had the heat and humidity like I got, and I had to be in the freezing temperatures like y'all have. I'd find somewhere to deal with one of the two. There's the link to the Teesprings. Mr. Steve dropped it in there again. Mark says, be sure you click the like button. Cats will be freezing up there. Mark dropped the email if anybody's wanting to send us an email. And for those of y'all that I see on Facebook and stuff, if I get stuff on that messenger, most of the time I don't open it. So if you try to contact me through Messenger, if I don't have a way to contact you to ask you if you sent it, most of the time I just delete it. I'll go ahead and give you a heads up on that. Had a stray cat around my house for 3 years. So you build a heated house. Wow, y'all guys pamper y'all's outdoor pets, especially as a stray. Got to take care of them, though. Appreciate you coming in, Kirk. Have a good week, buddy. We got just a couple more minutes, and we're going to hop off of here, too. About 2-3 minutes, we'll get off. No, we don't do no politics, Michael. I don't. I'm in the land of the free here, buddy. We work hard, we sweat, we don't ask for nothing that we haven't earned. As long as the cats keep the rodents under control, that's right. I need to pick me up a few, I reckon, to carry over to the farm shop and put them in a door so they could go in and out the shop and keep them food and water in there all the time. So that way maybe they would keep the rodents down, because I'm sure we're going to have some rodents in there with us not using that shop in 3 or 4 years. Got another one of Ed's videos to watch before you turn in. Hey, Ed, did you figure out the Yukon? I think it was a Yukon or Tahoe you was working on. I'm sure you probably had it in a video and I hadn't seen it. Mark posted his monthly update. There's our P.O. box Mr. Steve dropped in there. If anybody wants to send us something. Try to give Ed a minute to answer me back about his Time for another mail call video. That's right. Y'all send something in the mail and to that address right there, and we'll do a mail call video, open it up. I got a little bit of stuff up there that I got to do. This side is the radiator. So Rick sent you one. Hope you get in this week. Good deal. Hey, Buff Ranch, what's going on, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving to y'all from Canada to in Canada. Finished the turkey feast. Well, make sure if y'all just coming in, you hit the thumbs up for us. It's been a little over an hour. I think I'm going to shut it down and get inside and spend some time with the family. Chocolate chips. He had to throw that in right at the end. Didn't he? See there? Ryan had to throw that in. Now I'm going to want chocolate chip cookies. Any more thought on the meetup? It's going to be in March. As of right now, Tony, it's looking like it's going to be in March, like we had it scheduled for last year. But guys and gals, I sure appreciate each and every one of y'all for supporting us here at Gerraldfarms. I look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday night. Make sure y'all subscribe and ring the bell where you don't miss any of our videos. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.